Carlo and Brendan here from Games, Brains and Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short, and it's reaction time as we're going to the new Mole song, Photophobic. Mole, I love them. I've loved them since Yord got released. They are still one of my favorite bands. I still listen to Yord today. I was listening to the album, I had it on the other week. A band we've seen live. They are spectacular. I simply love the what's called black gaze, combination of black metal and shoegaze, and they absolutely blew most people away who heard Yord. It's been a while, so we are now building anticipation for a new album, and with that comes a brand new single called Photophobic. I have listened to this a couple of times. I had to do it for the single slam, so I am familiar with it, but you're not, right?
Nope, not heard it yet. Big fan of the band as well, but yeah, not heard it.
Done on that, we shall do this one in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, fuck yeah. You know it's coming as well.
Already.
You know it's coming. I thought it was there.
Just the black gaze. It's the gaze part, isn't it? Keep them hanging.
Fuck.
Hanging. A little drop there, man. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be him behind the mask. That's a good track, isn't it?
It's a bit good, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a great song. It's fantastic. I was enjoying it, and then that kind of little drop, down to the more sort of chugging rhythm. And I was like, that's where I went from like enjoying it to being 100%, sold. I was like, yeah, I love it. Yeah, that's great. It's great. Really, really good.
Yeah, this is what's quite interesting for me is I would have happily settled for Yord Part 2. I would have, but that's unfair on the band. I can't expect that. They've got spec development. And what I quite like about this is that you kind of get like the, okay, we're still Mole, we're still doing Yord kind of stuff with the first sort of opening melody, the screaming vocals, that drop, the doom, doom, doom. And then you get that switch up, which is halfway through, which obviously you get these female vocals that, never seen before. And it's not like Mole didn't have chilled out tracks on Yord, they did. So that kind of takes you back. And I like that you're expecting, the natural progression is you're expecting it to go, when it returns, to be exactly as it was before, but it's not. Other than hitting the chorus again, it's a little bit of a difference, like latter part. So it's just spectacular to me. Like, it's one of these weird things. I feel I'm like, Mole should be like one of the biggest bands in the world. Then I have to remind myself that they play black gays, and that has a very limited audience. There are many people that I listen to that and think those vocals are fucking spectacular. How can't you love them? When a lot of people are like, they are awful, he's just screeching. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah. And also, one album down, don't get me wrong, if that's anything to go on, then we've probably got nothing to worry about the next album.
Yeah.
But I guess sometimes the problem with the black gaze thing is that the black gaze over time can sometimes just become the gaze, and then bands have to kind of change, as we've seen with Death Heaven, for example. Not necessarily in a negative, but they change, they adapt, they evolve, they want to branch out, and in order to branch out, they have to tone it back a little bit. So Mole are in their infancy, and sometimes that's where the best black gaze comes from. To be honest with you, when they're not really at that stage and they're just happy to do what they do. I think that as a song on its own, phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Like you said, it's different to Yord, but it's not astoundingly different. Like where if you liked it, that you're going to be, I'm struggling to get into this. I think you're going to be instantly on board with this, and if you like Mole and you like the debut, there's no way in the world you're going to listen to that and not like it. I don't think. It's a really, really strong song. I think the album will probably be phenomenal. It comes out later this year, I believe, doesn't it? November this year.
I don't think they've officially announced it yet. I'm not sure. I'm
maybe
not.
No, I thought I'd heard it was November, but it'll be a contender, I think. Come out in November and push Earn and whatnot off the top spot potentially.
Do you realize
how harsh is that?
Realize by the end of the year, potentially we might have new albums. Well, we will have a new album from Death Heaven. We might have a new album from Mole, and we might even, because they keep dropping hints all over social media, something from Ghostbath as well. So within the next 6 months, we might have the three kind of bands that I kind of lump together, but love all individually. It's just interesting that Death Heaven are the ones that seem to be stumbling at the moment compared to the Moles,
Yeah, the Death Heaven, I suppose they've got not much more, but they've got a little bit more of a back catalogue, so that maybe they're at that point where they're branching out, and maybe that will happen with all of them. Well, I don't think Ghostbath are going to suddenly change to singing ballads at any point in time.
No, I'm down with that.
Doesn't really work for the lyrics, but
no, it's still. I loved it. You loved it. I mean, what more can we say? Check it out.
It's a phenomenal song. It's out now, I take it.
Yep.
then I shall be adding that right away.
While he's doing that, you can drop us in the comments and let us know what you thought of it. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon to help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?